do this and this and this and this and that. Hey,
you still remember the first episode. And one thing that I like about them, they are pushing their work as a collective.
Yeah.
They are motivating one another. And Charge up peeps, welcome to Plugged, where tech meets entertainment. I am your girl Success and of course your host.
I'm born and bred in the deep mountains of Hamjajab Kosia.
I remember here on the Plugged show, we're keeping you updated, inspired, informed, and of course entertained.
And don't forget that here at the Plugged show, we are all about black excellence. It doesn't matter who you are or we believe that everyone has a story to tell and everyone is just equally as important.
This is the very first episode here in the Plugged show for the year 2025. Without wasting any more time, let's move to the first category, which is
Dinta.
Welcome to the first category. I'm very, very excited to be back at your screen. That's what we're doing. This category, now we basically explaining what around us. What's happening?
Father, we are steady chilling, as you can see. Go say, 2025 so cheers. What's it?
A beautiful happy new year to you, our beautiful viewers. We care about you. We're bringing you everything that is new, everything that is trending, everything that is moving. But at Tapelo, while still on that,
yeah,
I'm even thinking when of the stress that I've been through.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, well, for those who might ask where we are recording live from Tasty Mozzarella and we're here to try out Sip and Bite. Well, let's get
to taste. But as I was saying, the stress that I had.
Yeah.
I want to get registrations, man. It was so hectic because I mean there were system glitches, so it took long for us to can even register. Registration window if it for postgrads at University of Limpopo. But then I want to urge everyone who experience the same issue. Just be patient, guys. The system is gonna come back, but you're gonna get assisted.
Yeah, and also about Limo Gate too, you can find my comrade. They're busy helping people to register. So if maybe you're having problems with your system glitches and everything, you can always come straight to Gate 2, but only if maybe your status is accepted. Because regret, you're most likely just going to, But otherwise, yeah, man. Let's charging 2025. It didn't time.
Examine guys. Last year. This year is all about us. We are about pushing black excellence in them. With the Plugged show, we are all about that, guys. Look out for so many beautiful things that are happening. As today we are recording at a different location, Tasty Mozzarella. We are trying out new things. We are moving into new collaborations. Like I said, Wabon. So yeah, man. How was your festives?
December, I had a lot of gigs, of which I'm grateful for. Sometimes in passing, and then when they happen, I go back complain. But for me, I was like, you know what? As much as there was a lot happening, I'm grateful for that much that was happening. Okay. So I got to work. I got to work a lot. Going in between gigs and then found new collaborations. For those who are following me on social media, you'll notice that I'm already working with Bomma Sneakers, which is a good collaboration. I'm very much pleased and excited to be working with them. Okay. And yeah, man, it was just a lot of work. I only got to really relax towards January. you know,
kgona go
ke iketlile
iketanyana,
nyana, you
no,
know,
ke a kwešiša.
ke kgona go boya nyana.
So mara like dintshang ka bophelo bo ba influencer, what happens there? Tšile re nga re di bona ke re lena you just have 2 minutes for us mo screening. What happens behind closed doors? Like how do you manage?
Yo, a lot happens. Mona kore kile ema people ba bona tšere ba bontšhang on the screen and think kore, you know, it's just as simple as that. There's a lot that goes into it. It's a business, you know. First of all, that means already I have to negotiate my worth when working with brands. I have to convince certain people that I can do this and this and this and this and that. Hey,
When I go put you something, you still remember the first episode? No, I didn't actually have a problem.
Yeah, so it was just that, man. So there's a lot to it. There's a lot of learning that needs to happen. You know, as an influencer on your social media platforms, people need to see that you are evolving. You know, people who followed me at 2022, they cannot consume the same content that I used to serve them at 2022. You
I
know,
understand.
so I have to evolve, improve my work. So it takes a lot of dedication. You know, you have to be invested in what you're doing, and yeah,
Yeah.
man, that's just basically it. When
No, ke a kwešiša
December.
and that December ka be go tlhaka-tlhaka.
Hello, dear.
Hello, dear. Dilo tše dintši kudu. I know now I'm not an influencer. Shakiti, man, I just have this thing. I don't know, but then I preach what I don't practice. But then I'm also looking forward to this year. Can you go to lawyer? Wang inspire. Because now on social media, I can say maybe can have phobia or something like that. I'm not active. I'm so not active. But I can do, mama. I so wish.
Mona just post, mona. Mona
Can
post
you go room mentor actually?
Kinalo na merriwe.
Una le merri.
Kinalo.
No,
Yes, this is
I
so
don't know
good.
if you're doing speaking but then the hot milomo yaga yaba.
No, even the beretune, it's spicy. But
Yeah.
now I like maybe it's because
Na milomo yaga ya shashamela mara.
this is very
Which one
good.
is this one?
This is
Taco?
very good. Yeah, it's a taco, yeah.
Yeah, it tastes really nicely. The wings are but then I feel like they're too hot for me. Yeah, Mara, listen, guys, please come and support. The nice dish
Very.
the presentation like one. They are very passionate about their work.
Yeah.
So Chapelo, what more are you looking to? 2024, 25.
Yo, bro. I just want to see. First of all, I want to see this platform growing. You know, I feel like when we have platforms like this, that Kore, besides everything, they're looking in the interest of growing other people.
Yeah.
You know,
All about black excellence.
Black excellence. So it warms my heart to say maybe if I had these opportunities when I was still studying out, I could have been far ahead.
Because
So I really want to see a
this
lot
platform
happening, growing.
Involve batho ba bantši,
You know, reaching a lot more people.
That's true, because Lynn, for one, I was doing my Bachelor of Arts in Media Studies. It's really, really hard, because during this festival, I was going up and down. It was not as awesome as it's supposed to be, because there's so much stress. Thinking, no, I'm actually done with my degree.
But what am I gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
Oh, graduate on Fanag.
Congratulations. I'm a degree holder. So what's like, man, Bachelor of Arts and Media Studies. I'm not even active on social media. What am I gonna do?
Especially in Limpopo.
What am I gonna do? Go nyaga employment guy. Kere na ba le bore what's on university, but then they're here at home with us.
Yeah.
So this platform, guys, reach out to us. We're gonna plug you. We're gonna give you the exposure. Yeah, we talk. When you like a graduate, you are at home, clueless. You don't know what to do. When I reach out to us, So I guess I'm stressed.
Yeah.
Guys. Anything more to say before we close in this category?
Oh man, I'm just excited for the new year. You know, January, everyone is setting goals for themselves. So what I'll just say, lock in, just take your time and invest in what you've put for yourself, your plans. You know, we're gonna grow. There's a lot that is happening this year. You know, we've planned a lot for this platform, for my own personal brand as well. Like everything, I'm just excited for the new year, man.
Yeah, peeps. That's how we wrap up this category. Let's meet. Go tell us your story. I mean, to tell this story, December very hectic.
Blind.
Welcome back. back, peeps. We are still at Tasting Mozzarella with Sip and Bites. Laribona, we're busy sipping as we are biting. Well, tell us your story. It's about getting an inspirational story. But then for this episode, we are from festive seasons. It's the first month of the year. We get to hear goals that we have set for ourselves, goals that are there for the show on its own. So, without further ado, something, a story about you.
Like I'll just share something that happened, and then that helped me to have a different perspective as to how I'm going to approach my year. So I remember last year during elections at SRC, I had a conversation with one of the comrades Gamu campus. I want to join SRC. Mara nek join SRC. Kina go join SRC kina begi occupy a spot in the top executive.
Okay. Before going further, are you affiliated with Limokhato?
I don't know anything about politics at that point.
Okay.
You know, I feel like I even know Gebetrinyan. At that point, I didn't know anything about politics. I didn't know there was affiliation in anything. So I'm talking to that guy, I want to affiliate in Maragina Gobal top position. And listen to what my reasoning was, Gary, because I have influence, you know. And then you know what he said to me? He was like, you do have influence, you know, students and everything, but when it comes to politics, you amount close to nothing. You have no influence in politics or anything related to politics.
No.
At first, until I had to sit down and I was like, in life, one thing that will help you is knowing your place. Knowing your place in life to say, yes, I'm this person, but I can only go this far. Whenever whenever I reach this line, I'm gonna have to need someone else to help me walk through it. Because even that thing, just because I have a few numbers on social media, I think and then like my mind came back, you know what, this guy was not like you need to know your place in life. And I feel like that is where I'm at now, you know. I'm trying to understand where is it that I belong, you know, where is it that I fit perfectly, and where is it that I will excel, not trying to occupy everything at once, because you'll end up losing yourself.
That's true. In most cases, like we're confused, we're just moving around like headless chickens. Just because you advantage because of the numbers that you have, you think when every area that you go into you're gonna succeed. Whereas that's not the case. So it means that it's guys, everybody needs to do a self-introspection. Like when I keep like excel and
focus on that.
Focus on that so that you can excel. Because when you will lose that value that you already have because of the things that you do. When I so
it's important. When you know yourself, you have power over your life. You know. When you know yourself, you have control over your life. You know where to go, you know where not to go. You know what should offend you and what shouldn't offend you. Like you have power and control over your whole life holistically. So when a story is ring,
I cannot story guys. Like I was going throughout the whole festival. I was going, but then I'd love to say a little bit about the show. Like I saw like where we started. You remember you were our first guest, guys. Because he's now part of us. Yes.
That's
one thing that I've learned about guys. Sometimes but then in a good way.
Not too much.
Not too much. So more to me now when I was so anxious how are people going to receive this show. But then I'm so glad that we've managed to come this far. It means that we've got potential. We're still going far because with a brand new superb collaboration. Sip and Bites. This shows that we are really getting somewhere, guys. Continue supporting this show. Continue sharing the love. Continue supporting Black excellence. Doesn't mean no support or nothing, just support other small businesses. Guys, I don't know name, man. This Black excellency thing is covered just in talking. Let's practice what we're preaching. I support our name, Black excellence, guys. Let's take Limpopo. No, on top
Maru.
of the name. Maru.
Limpopo Maru.
Limpopo Maru.
I mean, like,
Limpopo
it does
Maru.
go long. Now, I don't want to lie. I feel like it has opened a lot of opportunities for me as well.
Yeah.
You know, there are people that there are certain collaborations you get through the show. You know, but you know, we saw this and this and this and that. We'd love to work. We understand, like it does open doors, and I don't take it for granted, man. Like, I can't wait for this show to grow. Like, I'm saying it from my chest, or I really want to see this platform growing
And we
and
are
impacting more people. So that's where I'm at, man. Like, I hear you.
Peeps, man, share those comments, drop those like buttons. Wanna sharing platform here, guys. We really wanna grow. As I told you, I'm done with my degree, guys. So I'm basically unemployed. Support. Who's gonna support me? I can go a part of statistics, guys. Please
bro.
help. Kitoka shusho, guys. Support angwanya na bulena man. Kele skandalo jana chiwule skandia kana mfano, guys. Kinanarim. Without further ado, tell us your story. And then if I'm loved, he'll be taking us through to the remaining 2 categories. Yeah, Dinta was the first one. Yeah, trending things and entertainment. And then afterwards, the announcement. This kabala, I feel like the announcements, surprises.
Fire!
Guys, stay tuned.
And just like that, we are back on your screen, and now we are straight into trending things. And with trending things, I feel like the most relevant thing we can talk about now is the issue of Matric results. Because I always say this to my little sisters, to say that passing Matric is not a problem, but how you pass it is what matters.
Yeah.
Because competition is very high, and there's very little limited space in universities.
Yeah.
So it's very much important for our learners to understand that passing is not a problem. We know you can pass. I mean, it's 30% pass.
What matters is
how you pass is what matters, because this is why we end up having people doing courses that they don't want, and then jigi because of the courses for the sake for the sake what's one.
That's true, because most of the people at this moment are busy. They're busy inquiring about delayed applications and stuff. The only reason you can apply late for a course is because you feel that pressure. No, man. Actually, I did not manage to achieve what I wanted to achieve. So now I get that pressure. I don't want to stay at home. Can you go to something? I want to be busy with something. Please do not waste your time. Do not waste your years. That's
very much painful. That thing you're I mean, you don't lose anything from going back to school. You are not losing anything. In fact, you are empowering yourself more. I feel like you are preparing yourself more for the outside world. When you go to varsity, you performed well. You are well aware. You are used to the idea of working very hard for what you want. And it does help. So that's one thing that I want to talk about. And with that, I don't know if you've seen that story of that lady who the Department of Education enrolled her son into an African school.
Well, that system you apply to the department place at school. Imagine, how old is that kid?
I don't know, but grade 6 years.
A 6-year-old.
The kid stands a chance to grow, and learn the language and everything. But honestly,
that's not fair.
It's not fair on the parent, because now for the parent to be able to help the parent must now learn.
Yeah, the parent must also learn.
Which school, Afrikaans. So like it's a bit of a challenge, but it's so funny. Like every day, you check a page, upload something. It's quite an interesting journey. You understand? Like it's quite an interesting journey to see like it's a challenge. But
then, would you really say that system a department would you really think it's fair? Is it fair for them?
It doesn't work for us, because for instance, I saw Papi Nice Things at Lehang. He posted a video to say and then the department placed all 4 of them in different schools. So now you can imagine the transport for each and every one of them. The admin, different uniform. So it's costly if they went to the same school.
Yeah.
Transport you know, it was going to be simpler that
was
way.
gonna be
But then now,
simpler.
I personally don't think that the system is working for us. You know, parents should have the choice
yeah.
to say "Ngwana ka ke nyaka a tsene mo ki," and that should be that. You understand? So, yeah, I mean,
Maybe the department should reconsider molao wa bona gore ba place batswadi bana ba bona ko dikolong tse ba bona o kare they are fit for those children.
yeah, no, they definitely should reconsider.
Yeah.
Another thing that's trending, I think this will be our last topic. I don't know, but did you see that TikTok is banned in USA?
Why?
I don't know.
Apparently, TikTok.
Apparently, it's something along the lines of privacy in the US. Maybe the media is publishing things that the US doesn't want us to see
they're
on
not
social media.
regulated, yeah.
So now it's a thing of they're closing TikTok. You know, so it's a bit of a stress because a lot of people were,
Yeah.
especially in USA, because TikTok makes money in USA.
USA,
So a lot of people were generating money from
yeah.
TikTok. So now you are unemployed. TikTok is banned.
Before
Yeah?
they are doing TikTok.
Gamo South Africa, we don't make money.
You don't make money.
Gamo South Africa doesn't. But
Teacher,
in USA, that's where they make money. In South Africa, you make money on Facebook and YouTube.
But then the live, but 12 for the gift.
Okay. Okay.
No,
Now I'm talking about money that they make
from TikTok.
the like, engagement, and everything. So now you're unemployed. TikTok is banned, and that was like your mainstream of income because it pays good.
No, in the USA, TikTok was making money, but then in South Africa,
it doesn't.
It doesn't. How
I don't understand. But I heard the Minister of Arts and Culture and Entertainment and stuff. He was talking about the fact that they want to introduce the idea of TikTok paying in South Africa. I really hope that it works because I don't want to lie, guys. We dedicate a lot of our time, you know, our efforts in making sure that we give the best content, and for us to not get paid it's kind of crazy because I don't want to lie. We have a lot of big influencers in South Africa, like
and
big
TikTok
influencers.
is the most moving social media platform at the moment. Yeah.
You understand? So now it's a bit of a challenge there by USA. I really hope that they resolve it because I saw someone saying on TikTok that they are planning to extend it, and maybe they can work on a resolution that will work for both TikTok and you know the USA.
Hopefully.
Like I really hope they sort it out.
As of today, TikTok is back. So I like TikTok. I like it.
Like before Rizamaya, I would really love to urge our viewers back at home by learning if they are first entering students at whichever institutions that you have enrolled. Guys, please be vigilant. One of these scammers out there, those that are looking for the accommodations. But all these scammer guys, never pay for accommodation. Make sure that you get to the venue, you see the accommodation before you can make any payment. Show concerning the institution, make sure that you contact the right people because but chance out there, guys. Please don't fall victim. Yaoba scammed. Be vigilant, guys. That's all we have to say for this category.
Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next category where we'll be talking everything entertainment. Danko. And just like that, we are diving straight into entertainment. But before we go into entertainment, please don't forget that we are recording live from Tasty Mozzarella, where we are enjoying the food from Sip and Bite. This is actually good food. I don't know, but I'm actually loving it.
Yeah.
It's a bit spicy, but it's bearable for me.
Yeah.
When
but
yeah, no, I'm definitely loving the food. I feel like we're gonna be regulars now, given the fact that we will be working with them more. They host markets on Sundays, you know, night markets sometimes. Just follow them on Instagram, Tasty Mozzarella. You'll have all the updates as to what is happening, when it's happening. But so far, I think they have a market early February. I'm just not sure about the date, but early February.
I think but I display my screen.
Yeah.
Guys, please make sure that you come here. Alinya ko miss out. Like did you to think what last year if it not knowing about this place.
Really?
And they sell super guys.
Blind.
The only place come to taste the guys. Don't sleep on them.
Value for money straight.
Yeah,
Yeah, so now diving straight into entertainment. I have a lot of things that I want to talk about in terms of entertainment. But I think let's just start with Song of the Year, you know?
Chuck
Chuck Slim.
Everything Chuck
Oh, Aneta. over the good chalk slam. Let's get a chalk slam. I was very much happy and thrilled for that moment. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, that was the key point to say Limpopo, we are here. You know, we've marked our
Limpopo Maroon.
Limpopo Marung,
Limpopo
Lekompo,
Maroon.
Lekompo, West, Lekompo Marung, you know. It was quite an interesting experience for us, and no, now we are retaining, man. You know, we've marked our spot in the entertainment industry, you know.
Yeah.
Lekompo is spoken about everywhere. The podcast, the guy, we're on TV now. Bujaneshima released a music video. Karishma is on TV as well. So like, it's an exciting moment for Limpopo. I don't want to lie to you guys. It's a very exciting moment for Limpopo.
It is Tapelo. And one thing that I like about the artists Lekompo, man, is that they're there for each other, man. They've got each other's back. That event, yeah, balcony mix, Lekompo balcony mix. I mean, Lekompo banna are supporting. People like Lekompo are supporting. Level land the artists Lekompo, but supporting as well. And one thing that I like about them, they're pushing their work as a collective.
Yeah.
But pushing never to like they're motivating one another and never about like. I don't want to lie, but I know we the beef back there. But then I level like Janesh and Desh, Karishma,
they're fine.
Sheme Mabena, Tribe. All these people are working together.
Yeah, even I was even scared that time about to compare Tribe. Like I genuinely thought that it was gonna get to a point where they start beefing, but they proved us wrong.
Yeah.
You know, they instead started excelling. You know, they even collaborated on a song together. It was amazing. I love that song. So it shows to say was that again. They are working together as a collective, and it's exciting to see, man. And you spoke about the Lekompo balcony mix. Love that show. I can't wait for the next one. It's coming next month, February. You know, and it's gonna be an exciting event as well. You know, like.
Guys, make sure that you
get your tickets. They're really that. I can't ticket ring Lekompo balcony mix, man.
Lekompo
Maroon.
And one thing that I like about them, like they're giving each other platforms. This guy, Kaycherlow. That guy with the guys, and right now,
you know, one thing,
I'm so addicted to his songs.
Let me tell you one thing about Kaycherlow. Like I just want him to, if this is gonna reach you, build your catalog. Just release more songs. We need more songs from you because he's something very different
and very unique.
Very unique from what we have. Lekompo. He's very, very, very from the how he sings, how he does his verses. His approach to Lekompo is
very unique.
Very unique. Guys, I'm a fan of Kaycherlow. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Got 100 of how. I think he's very unique, and I can't wait for more of his. Yesterday. I was on set with Bumma. I was with Kamnapo and Lawani, and I was just telling them to say that, guys, if there's one thing that I'm excited for or I wish could happen is to have Kaycherlow perform in a live band.
Yeah, Kaycherlow.
Because he can actually sing. No auto-tune, no nothing. He can sing. Like he can sing. Guys, so just one of those things that I'm excited about, man, when it comes to the entertainment industry in Limpopo, you know. I feel like it's opening up now. People are warming up to the idea of having superstars in Limpopo.
Limpopo. Limpopo fella. No, what province?
No feature, no nothing. Limpopo Maroon.
Limpopo Maroon.
So that is quite exciting, man.
And to only thing worrying like level like the evolution of music. Lekompo it's
true.
But then already that there, guys, is to show that Limpopo is talented, guys. Limpopo has got talent.
And those who think Lekompo won't last, Lekompo is here to stay, guys. Like, I'm super excited for this culture, man. Like, it's a culture on its own, from how people dress, how about Lekompo they speak, how they present themselves. It's a culture on its own, you know.
Culture.
It's like hip hop. So you know, so even with Lekompo, like, they have their own culture, like their own culture. Like, I'm super excited for Lekompo, and that is what I'm most excited for when it comes to entertainment, man. To say, you know what, man, let's grow Limpopo. And yeah, man, like there are a lot more things that I think we should look out for. They have Limpopo Music Awards, you know, each and every year. I feel like people should submit, you know, for
Yeah.
categories so that it's an exciting event. People
Yeah,
are there, we
yeah.
are there, already attending, man, so that we can celebrate excellence more key.
Limpopo.
Yeah, so I'm super excited now. I'm just like entertainment industry now.
It's so exciting, and
I'm loving it.
now that everybody like our entertainment industry, we don't have to go out. We like other provinces. We
Yeah.
like they originate from other provinces. Like we are keeping Limpopo out there. I mean, we're all about black excellency. We don't need to go
Remo.
anywhere to succeed, guys. Wherever you are, do what you wanna do. Everybody na mathuma ngone. Le bona se bano thuma ba buma ba le out there.
Ah.
And I support batho ba defense. Guys, let's continue supporting our brothers and sisters out there because they need our support.
True.
To go there. And ba ishale rena godimo.
Hey, yeah, baby. Encourage my kaula re khaotse ngwaga es Limpopo nation re khaotse ngwaga es province ya Limpopo re khaotse ngwaga straight. So yeah, no man, that is all that we had for entertainment, and we hope that we're gonna have more and more and more for you guys. You know what, I can't wait for that. I'm just excited for this year. I think you guys can just tell by now, right? I'm just excited for this year.
This is the year for all those years.
Straight. Anyways, we're signing out from entertainment. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and do all those kind of things. And don't forget that today we are recording live from Tasty Mozzarella. We are being fed by Kwasip and Bites. Make sure that you visit them. Just come and taste their food, attend their events. They're very wholesome and just, you know, cool and warm environment. And with that being said, let us jump straight into our announcements. Danko. And just like that, we are almost at the end of the show. Next week, same time, same place. Just make sure that you subscribe and hit on that notification bell so that every time we upload an episode, you don't miss it. And this is our segment here, the announcement. What do you have for us, Succeedo?
Peeps, that I've got a little bit of a surprise for you. Competitions here, they are on the way very soon towards the month end of February. Expect the first competition from the Plat Show, and the collaborations that we're going to be having. So expect the competition in Jaren, expect the merchandise from Barracks, the Tasty Mozzarella. We're collaborating with them, the food vouchers from grocery stores, and also Lebumma.
Yeah, I think we can also bring in Womma, you know, just so that we can have something to give you guys. You know, we are all about black excellence. You know, Womma is ours, Barracks is ours, Tasty Mozzarella and Sip and Bite, they are our people, you know. So it's best that we promote them the best way that we could, and that will be by giving out their merchandise. You know, I think we could also do grocery vouchers as well. Maybe we can also give out tickets to certain events.
Yeah,
you know, so like we just stay with us, we
And guys, to make sure that you're eligible for the competitions, make sure that you follow us on each and every social media platform. Aginya go kry wena o tori win competition o sa tsebe le the Plat Show ka tšatši poster ga o sa tsebe le wena ile wa commenta wa re make sure that you engage to our content so that you are eligible to be one of the winners to our show. Well, Eric more of the info ka
Sip and Bite from the horse's mouth.
Kani kilibujoring remote Tasty Mozzarella. Airing in a short while kinaganoring utabe arjoina the one and only person who is the face of Sip and Bite are watching a little bit about this place. Well, this is the face. Sooner than I expected.
We meet again.
No, definitely, yeah.
No, man.
You know, man, before we go any further, there's a saying, it says, I am because we are.
Yeah.
I understand. So we are here more Tasty Mozzarella, pushing for Sip and Bite, and the Plat Show is here, making sure that, guys, it gives you the best content ever. I understand, like giving you highlights of the events that we'll be pushing and stuff. But then in a nutshell, guys, we are grateful that we have collaborated with the Plat Show this year. So please make sure that you join us for our Junk Food Sunday. It's going to be happening here on the 1st of February. We are having our first Junk Food Sunday. Please make sure that you don't miss it out.
All right, peeps,
Definitely.
make sure that you also hear. Guys, honestly speaking, now if I give their food a review, I'd give them a fair 9 out of 10. It's just that they were too spicy for me, the wings. If it needs the wings, it was gonna be a 10. I'm just being fair and honest, guys.
Ba lo tshwana le nna ba ba le mereba le nyoko. Ba di rata di baba. Re betha 11 out of 10 roba scala. Mfana, we're breaking the scale. I'm very much happy with their food, you know.
Yeah, I'm
it's not the
also
first time that I've had their food. The first time that I've had their food, they were still operating somewhere at gate 3, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, it was not the service was not that great, you know. He even called me. He was like, "Yo, we had a problem
Apologize.
with, you know, certain things." And I was like, you know, it's fine. They were starting out at that time,
Yeah.
you know, but then now they are well established,
Yeah.
you know, from their services.
Yeah,
proper.
service, yeah, but not guys.
Everything is like well thought out. So I know, man, I'm happy. So on announcement, guys, don't forget that we are all about supporting Black excellence. So on the 21st of February, remember we'll be at Lekompo Balcony Mix. It's happening at Pillar Bush Adventures.
Okay.
Right? We'll be there. They're really damn fun.
Oh, what
Inshallah, yeah.
guys, another thing, I'm entertainment. Now I'm a bookmate. So, Lena, my fresh, my first day, I'm at University of Limpopo. One important announcement: registrations for all the first year students are on the 22nd of January. Please make sure the data, the connectivity is too strong because the registrations are taking place online. And we wish you all the best of luck in your academic year. Well, it's your girl Success and of course your host signing out from this episode.
I'm signing out, and it was such an honor to be with you guys today. And I don't know, man, I just feel like today's episode was fire. What do you think?
Today's episode.
Maroon.
What a way to start a year.
Bro, what a way to start a year. Danko.